Good afternoon. Today we're going to build the second and the third floors of the burrow and potentially the roof area, the attic area as well. Packs number 8, 9, and potentially 10. And this is the build that we've completed so far. And we're going to layer upon this build and add some more bricks and some more floors within the burrow house. So with that, pack number 8 going in. Giving you guys a quick peek at the contents. And let me just set up the instruction manual real quick to see how much space we have for the bricks on the right side. So this is the second instruction manual out of the 3 within this set. I'm just confirming if you guys can see everything. That should be fine. And then to the right, we're gonna spread out our bricks real quick. Nice, wow. Pack emptiness confirmed. And as usual, we have the small bricks in a smaller pack number 8. Let's open that up as well. Oops, 2 more. 1 more. Pack emptiness confirmed as well. So let's put those aside while making sure you guys have optimal viewability / angles. And with that, let's jump right into it. We start with a minifigure of Charlie, I believe, who is Ron's second oldest brother. We've already built Bill in a previous episode. So let's build Charlie real quick, starting with his light brown legs. Let's add the torso as well, with a nice sweater thereon. And you can see that he's been in some magical fights because the sweater has seen some damage. But it's quite a cool sweater. As you can see, lots of fixes and knit patterns thereon. Let's add his head as well. Nice mustache. Ginger mustache as well. And as usual with minifigures, we have 2 sides of the face. One kind of chill, kind of cool, kind of careless face of Charlie. And then the second one, a pissed one, ready to attack Death Eaters. So that's a nice touch. And finally, let's add his hair as well. His gorgeous ginger hair, wow, down to his shoulders. And he's holding in his hand, sorry. Let's see what he's holding. Looks like an egg. Or is this might be, or is it a lamp? Interesting. It might be Bill, not Charlie, because Bill was dealing with dragons and this might be a dragon egg. Either way, minifigure done. A very nice minifigure, if you ask me. So let's put him aside and let's continue building the burrow. Excited. Actually, let me show you. This was the other brother I was confusing him with because I thought the one on the right is Bill, so this must be Charlie, but that might be the case. So let's actually add them to the front. I'm just going to show you in a quick second. Let's see where he fits. Okay, that's fine. So here we have in front of the door, in front of the entrance. Oops, it's not applied properly. Give me a sec. Okay. So here we have Bill and Harry Potter, and then next to them we have Charlie as well. guarding the burrow's entrance. Okay, so back to the structure we come, and we rotate it around a bit, like so, and we add 4 bricks in total, starting with, just confirming if you guys can see, you should. So next to the 1x3 we add this. That's interesting, and I said it before, it's not a complete 1x1. It's like a 0.75 by 1, so it's not the full height of a 1x1 brick. It's very interesting, a very unique brick as well, if you ask me. So we're gonna add that chocolatey brown right there, and then next to that, the oval. I've said it before, I've said it in multiple videos. The 1x2 oval is one of my favorite bricks. It's such a cute, convenient, nice to touch brick. So we skip 2 studs, and that's gonna come right there. Atop of that we add a 1x2 black plate. Into the edge we add one more of these unique 1x0.75 bricks, chocolatey brown color. And it's roof time. Look at those though. I mean, how unique is that? Never seen such a brick. It's like 1x4 plates stacked atop of each other. Super unique. Wow. Okay. So those go. Oh, and it's, once again, I love perfect fits, and it's gonna be a perfect fit. Look. Look, look, look. Sorry. There's a hole there, and there's space there, and then it's hopefully a perfect snug fit one time, and then it's twin right next to it. Two times. Nice. And right next to those we add a 1x6 of this unique brownish, slightly greenish color. Like so. That was step 199. And for step 200, we add some further roof details, starting with the corner right there. Starting with this sloped 2x2 chocolatey brown. So that is coming to the edge right there. And then next to it we add 2 of these sloped 2x4 bricks, deep red color, like so. To the edge we add this golden or caramel brown 1x2 sloped brick. Perfect. And look at that roof detail right there. We start with this unique bench looking brick, dark gray color, and we attach to that this 2x2 with the attachment piece, like so, and then we add the roof tiles of different colors, dark gray, and then the bluish color, one more gray, and then one more blue, and then we come back to the house and we add it right there. Look. Like so. Perfect. And it's a nice touch in as well because you can see that this little brick roof section has been added in post by the Weasley family. It's a different color, it's a different shape, it's a different texture as well. So we keep on adding height to our roof, starting with the corner piece once again. Chocolatey brown, sloped 2x2, and then sloped 2x4, and deep red color. Next to that, it's smaller sibling, a 2x2 sloped. Two of these caramel, golden caramel color, sloped 1x2 bricks, like so. And then, let's see what we have. We start with a dark gray oval and a top, a black 1x2 plate, and a top, a 1x2 dark gray with the attachment piece. And that goes right there. Oops. Perfect. And we add one more level of tiles, of roof tiles, starting with the same chocolatey brown sloped 2x2, continuing with the red 2x4 sloped brick, then the 1x2 golden caramel brown. It's actually ginger color. It's the same color as their hair almost. Interesting. It's a very unique color too. And then one more sloped 2x4. If it fits, it does. Perfect. And finally, to the corner, the same chocolatey brown. Then sloped 1x2 ginger color. Then we add this 2x2 tile, but only 2 studs atop. So that's quite unique. And once again, the 2x4 deep red, dark red. And finally, the golden caramel ginger color 1x2 sloped. Perfect. And we add one more of that unique roof piece, mini sub-build highlighted with the white rectangle, starting with this gray bench. Top we attach this 2x2 with 4 studs and the attachment piece. And then we add our mini roof tiles 2 times, 3 times, and finally 4 times. And we come back to the build. And then it's click time. Nice. Perfect. It's time for layer number 5, row number 5, starting with the same corner brick, chocolatey brown, sloped 2x2, a top, once again, the 1x2 dark gray with the attachment piece. Is that correct? Let me confirm real quick. Let me see if it fits though. Not yet. Give me a second. Give me a quick second. How does that fit though? Let's see. Oh no, okay. It's a sub build, apologies. Once again, it starts with the oval 1x2 dark gray, and then the black 1x2 plate, and then we add the 1x2 gray with the attachment piece. And then it's gonna fit, look, perfectly as well. Nice. And next to it, once again, ginger slash caramel slash golden color sloped 1x2. And then the 2x4, like so. Next up we have, we're gonna reorient our build, and we're gonna start building the left side of the roof, I believe. Starting with the same logic, starting with the 0.75 by 1 brick. And also to the other end. Perfect. To the middle we add, stack the top of each other, this dark gray oval and this 1x2 black. And that comes to the middle, like so. And it's time once again to fill in those 1x2 holes there and there with these two roof bases. And once again, it should be a nice snug fit. One time, and then 2 times. Perfect. Next up we add to the top, once again, this 1x6 brownish, slightly greenish and beigeish brick. And we start layering our roof like on the other side. Starting with the chocolatey brown corner piece, the sloped 2x2, then 2 of these 2x4s, and to the edge, this time around we add this dark gray 1x1 with the hook attachment. Perfect. Once again we add this brick piece that's been added supposedly in post by the Weasley family, because the look and feel is completely different. Starting with these, attaching 2 bricks, the top of which we add the 4 roof tiles, 2 blue and 2 gray. Perfect. Oops. I keep accidentally removing the minifigures. And then we're going to add that right there. Perfect. It's time for row number 2. And this time around, let's start with the mini sub build featuring the dark gray oval 1x2, the black 1x2 plate, and then the dark gray 1x2 plate with the attachment piece. So those are going to go right there. And to their left we add the ginger slash caramel slash golden brown 1x2 sloped, and its twin to the right. And then a 2x4 deep red brick and its smaller sibling, a 2x2 sloped red brick. And finally, the chocolatey brown 2x2 sloped brick, like so. For row number 3, we start with two 2x4s of the sloped kind. And number 2, between them we add the ginger slash golden brown slash caramel 1x2 sloped. As usual, the corner gets the chocolatey brown 2x2 sloped, like so. Roof tile row number 4 starts with the 2x2 deep red, continues with the 2x4 deep red, one more 2x2, and to the corner the usual chocolatey brown sloped 2x2. And finally, our last layer, red 2x4 sloped, caramel slash ginger slash golden brown, red 2x2 sloped, and the corner piece, the chocolatey brown 2x2 sloped. And with that, it's time for pack number 9. Wow. We have an extra piece once again, just one this time around. We're going to put that back in the box. And look at that. Roof, nicely done. Wow. Let me just grab a sip of tea before we start with pack number 9. Fruit tea, to be more specific, and also a sip of coconut water from Lidl. Amazing. And with that, it's time for pack number 9. Let's rip that open, giving you guys a quick peek at the contents. Pack emptiness confirmed. And as usual, we have a smaller sub-pack within pack number 9 containing the smaller bricks. Let's open that up as well. Two more, one more. Okay, pack emptiness confirmed. Let's spread those around a bit for better viewability for you guys. You should see everything now. And let's come back to our build. Wow, we're gaining some mass. We're gonna reorient our build, and we're gonna start with 2 classic 1x1s. There. And then there. And to this center between them, we add a mini white window with a white frame, and then a transparent centerpiece. Hopefully it's going to fit. Perfect. So that's going to come right there. Nice. Next up we have, we're going to hug that part around with two 2x6 bricks, 1x6 bricks, sorry. 1 and 2, and then next to those, 2 more 1x1 bricks. And that is 1, and that is 2. Next up, we keep on stacking our roof, starting with the corner piece, the chocolatey brown corner piece once again. Next to that, a 2x4 sloped brick. Then a golden caramel ginger color 1x2 sloped. And finally, this infinity/8 shaped beige colored brick. Right there. Perfect. The roof gets narrower once again. Starting with this 2x4 sloped brick and the recurring chocolatey brown 2x2. One more level of roof tiles. Chocolatey brown 2x2 sloped. Deep red 2x2 sloped. And then 1x2 golden caramel brown sloped. Like so. And I missed in the previous step, apologies. The classic 2x4 that goes to the middle, right there. We flip around our build and we perform similar steps on the other side, starting with this 8/infinity shaped 1x2. Next to it, a golden sloped 1x2. Then a 2x4 sloped as well. And finally, the corner piece, like so. 2x4 deep red once again. Well, we skipped a row of studs on purpose, which is according to the booklet. And then the corner piece, 2x2 chocolatey brown. And finally, golden caramel 1x2. The red sloped 2x2. And then the edge piece, the chocolatey brown double sloped 2x2. Perfect. And atop of the window, we add 2 of these deep gray bricks. Let me confirm the position. So we skip a row of studs actually. So that is 1 to the left. And then one to the right, like so. And in front of those, we're going to add this 1x2 with the centralized vertical stud at the center. We apply to that stud this white triangle, and that's going to go right there to the middle. Tugging that around, we have 2 of these gray triangles, one to the right and one to the left. Perfect. We keep on layering our vertical structure here, starting with a 1x3 plate to the left, right there, and then a 1x3 tile to the right. Tile meaning, sorry, it's a 1x4. Tile meaning it doesn't have any studs attached, it's completely smooth. And to the top center we add this dark grayish, slightly bluish triangular brick. Like so. It's mini sub-build time, marked with this white rectangular area, and we have to perform it 2 times. We're going to start with the 1x3 brick, atop the 1x3 oval, and atop an additional 1x3. We're going to do that one more time. I'm just going to put that aside. 1x3 brick, 1x3 oval, and one more 1x3 brick. Perfect. And we're going to add those. So we flip around our structure. We're going to add those right there. Look. 3 empty studs provide a perfect placement for said sub-builds. So that's to the right, and that's to the left. To the center we add, first, this 2x4 brick, plate to be more specific, like so. And behind it, 2 of these 1x2 plates with the attachment thereon. That is 1. Let's see if we can locate the other one. There it is. And that is 2. And as you can see, we are at roughly 30% within the second booklet. And this is pack number 9 out of 24 packs. It's a huge build. So we keep on adding height to our structure, starting with 3 of these brick-looking bricks. It's a 1x2 brick with some brick imitating horizontal and vertical stripes attached to the sides. So that's unique. We're going to start with this one at the center, and then we add 2 perpendicular to that, to the right, and to the left. And in front of those we add these uniquely shaped bricks. They're a bit like the top of diamonds cut off. And we're going to add those to the right, and also to the left. We add 2 additional brick-shaped bricks of the 1x2 size, starting on the left, and then to the right. And behind those, 2 8/infinity shaped 1x2s, like so, and like so. Just give me a second while I sip some tea and coconut water. And we start building the inside of our chimney, I believe. Starting with this 2x3, I believe. this vertical brick, whatever its name is, and then atop the 1x2 oval, and atop the 1x2 black brick, and that's gonna go right in there, like so. And then it's one more sub build, starting with this 2x2 with the vertical studs attached. And it's a nice printed brick attached thereon, I believe. Indeed. Look. A nice knight pattern. And then atop we add the 8/infinity shaped brick. And we add that mini structure right there, as well as 2 1x1s of the same cream light brown color to the right and to the left. Perfect. Oops. Give me a second while I reapply some of the vegetation and Bill Weasley, or Charlie Weasley. So to the top we add 2 of these unique bricks. To the left. And I'm holding up the structure in the air. It would be more practical for it to be on the table, but this gives you guys a better view, a better angle, and a closer and hopefully more immersive experience of the build. And then we add 4 of these vertical 3x1 bricks. That's 1. And that is 2. And 3. And number 4. As well as 2 of these diamond top cutoffs. And it's a perfect fit right there. Look. Nice. To the right. And then to the left. Perfect. Okay, so we put aside our structure right now, and we're going to start a sub build. Let me just sip a sip of coconut water. Starting with this 1x8. Atop the 1x6 chocolatey brown. To its right, this 1x2 with the pinhole attachment. We add 1 more layer of chocolatey brown bricks, starting with this 1x2 with the attachment to the left, and then a basic black dot next to it, then a 2x3 chocolatey brown perpendicular to the other bricks, a 1x3 chocolatey brown as well, and then to the 2 pinholes we attach these 2 black pins, or mini lightsabers as I tend to call them sometimes, like so. We're going to put that aside, and it's sub build within sub build time, starting with the chocolatey brown 1x6. The top we attach this 1x2 with the pinhole attachment on top. We add 1 more 1x6 right next to that. Underneath we add this rounded off 1x2 slipper, as well as this 1x1 plate. Perfect. Checking the orientation, okay. We continue layering our build, our chocolatey build, with this 1x6, as well as the 1x2 with the pinhole attachment hanging at the bottom. And finally, we sandwich it up, we sandwich everything together with this 1x8 tile. Tile meaning the upper surface is completely smooth, there are no studs attached. And we're going to join that. Look. We're going to join that. Like so. Oops. Let's see if it fits. Nice. It's an asymmetrical piece. And that's going to be the base of the not sloppiness, but the slight angle of the top of the burrow, I believe, but let's see. Super nice. I'm just checking, I need to make sure that the orientation is correct here and the way I attach the pieces, but it should be. Okay. And we're gonna add that. Oh, and it's my favorite thing, coming back to the OG build and finding a perfect fit to the new element. Right there, look. Wow. Perfect, snug fit. Amazing. Next up we have, we're going to do something similar, I believe, starting with a 1x6 and then 1x2 with the pinhole attachment atop. One more 1x6, chocolatey brown. Then underneath, the rounded off 1x2 slipper, as well as the 1x1 plate. And to the top we add one more 1x2s with a pinhole attachment, as well as the 1x6 once more. We add our two black pins to the left and to the right, and it's sub-build within sub-build time, starting with this 1x8, stacking atop of that two 2x4 tiles, and that's gonna go, let me confirm the orientation right there. Let's see if it fits. Perfect. And we're going to attach that. We're going to attach that to the third pinhole position, facing outwards. Hopefully you guys can see. Like so. Perfect. Let's do pack number 10 as well. These are just two extra pieces from the set. I'm just gonna sip a quick sip of tea. And also coconut water, why not? Pack number 10 going in. Showing you guys, giving you guys a quick peek of the contents. Just gonna pour out the contents real quick. Pack emptiness confirmed. And as usual, we have a sub-pack within the bigger pack with the smaller bricks included. Let's open that up as well. Oops. I'm gonna spread out our bricks for optimal viewability for you guys. And let's jump right into it. And I believe this is gonna be the bathroom. This is exciting. I can see some nice blues. I can see some, or project some waters. Here's the tap, I believe. And here's the rubber duck, Arthur Weasley's favorite muggle artifact. So let's do that. Super excited. Okay. 4x10. Greenish, brownish, uniquely colored brick. 1x4 attached. 1x4 plate to the other side as well. Between them, a 1x8 plate, white color, as well as a light gray 1x4, a 1x1 tile as in no studs attached atop, completely smooth top surface. And we also add a 1x3 plate with 2 centralized studs, like so. And we add some nice salmon looking bricks, 1x2s, with the central attachment 4 times. So that's 2 times, 3 times. And finally, 4 times, as well as 1x2 tiles. So 0 studs or upper surface interruptions. Complete smoothness. Perfect. Next up, we build the wall of the bathroom, I believe. Starting with this mini sub-build highlighted with the white rectangle, 1x4 brick atop, a 1x4 brick with a brick-like design, so vertical and horizontal brick-looking stripes thereon. Then we have a 1x4 with the vertical studs attached as well. And finally, one more brick-looking 1x4 brick. And to those vertical knobs, we attach a 1x4 greenish, brownish tile, like so. And we add that structure to the right, like so. We're going to build the perpendicular wall next, starting with this 3x2, I believe, this vertical brick, white in color, and then these two. Wow, I've never seen such a color within a Lego set. It's a minty blue, it's a toothpaste blue, it's a perfect color for a bathroom wall, 1x6. And we're gonna add 2 of those atop of each other, as well as this mini cone, which I'm not sure what it represents just yet. Okay. It's window time, and it's sticker time as well, which is always a good time. And this time around, interesting, we're going to apply the stickers to the inside. We're going to look for sticker number 12 2 times. And it's right there. Sticker number 12. And again, we apply it inside of the window. It's not a legit window, it's like a window-like wall area, I believe. And then 2 times, perfect. And we're gonna add those, look, right next to each other, to the right and to the left. Now we're gonna build our sink, starting with this. Wow, never seen anything like that. This stacked oval brick. This is 1 brick. This is not 2 oval bricks. We're gonna add a top, the 1x2 with the vertical studs attached, as well as the actual tab, the golden tab thereon. And to the front we add, oh, and now I get it, this semicircle, as well as this more flat semicircle, this semicircle tile. Look at that. And look at how these often recurring 2 white bricks make a completely perfect sink. So this is going to be the part where the water goes down from the sink. This is the cone that I didn't know what the purpose of was 2 minutes ago. Nice. Wow. And it's a perfect little fit. Next up we have the toilet paper holding structure. Love it already. Okay, let's do it. Starting with this 1x2 with the vertical hole therein. Interesting. Then we add 2 chocolatey brown 1x2s with the cross-shaped hole therein. Atop of that, chocolatey brown 1x2 plate with the centralized knob, and then the brown dot atop. And to the hole, we're going to add this light brown pin, and to the other side, we add some toilet paper, of course. And wow, the orientation of the toilet paper is incorrect. I can already see it. This should be outside. This should be vice versa, like this. Any other opinion is, well, is another opinion. Let's say that. We're going to add some plantation atop of that. No, first this brick, the leaves, and then the leaves with the attachment. Like so. Perfect. Nice. Bathroom nicely coming together. Love it. Like so. And it's time for the rubber duck. Maybe my favorite part so far in the build. Rubber duck. Sorry, oval, but double oval, dark gray base. And then the unique greenish, slightly bluish, slightly grayish 1x2. At the top, the legendary, no, not yet. First, the 1x2 with the central stud, and then the rubber duck. Look at that. So that's going to come right there next to the TP. Amazing. And we also add, oh, this is going to be the toilet itself. Beautiful. So this is the toilet sink. In there we add some water. Look. Like so. And like so. And look at that. Look, once again, I'm always amused. Just by using these basic bricks, we've built a perfect sink and a perfect toilet. And the toilet paper, which it was a unique brick. But how nice is that? Love it. Next up, we have the other wall of the bathroom. 1x4. Oops. Brick looking 1x4. Regular 1x4. And brick looking 1x4. And that's going to go right there. Look. Perfect. And we keep on layering their build with this minty blue 1x1 tile. And then its bigger brother slash sister, the 1x2 tile. Plate, sorry. This is the tile, the 1x3. And then one more 1x2. We're gaining additional height. So to the left we add this 1x4, as well as to the right. And next to those, to the left, we add this 8/infinity shaped brick. And to the right, a 1x1, the classic 1x1. To the two sides, we add two 1x4 plates, left and right, as well as two 1x2 plates stacked atop of each other, like so. Then we have the speaker looking, the 2x1 vertical speaker looking bricks. To the vertical studs we attach this 1x2 brick. And we're going to do that mini sub build 2 times. We're going to add those facing each other like so. And like so. And then we have some more dark gray bricks. To the left we add this 1x2 with the vertical studs to the middle position. Behind that, this 1x3. And to the right, the same 1x2 with the vertical studs on the side. Once again, as well as, I almost missed it, a 1x1 plate right there. Perfect. And we're almost done. We're going to do this mini sub build 2 times, 1x1 with the pinhole. Adding to that, this pin with the cross-shaped rod attached. And those are going to come to the left top and to the right top. To the sides, we cover the open studs up with 2 of these nice 1x4 plates. Like so. And it's time to come back to the OG build. Give me a sec. I'm just gonna sip some coconut water. So OG build time it is. And once again, perfect fit incoming. Right there, look. Just want to make sure you guys can see. And this time around, I'm going to put it down to make sure I don't accidentally mess something up. And there it is. The legendary bathroom. I mean, look at that. Oops. I keep on removing this flower. The amazing bathroom. With the rubber duck. With the golden tap. With the toilet paper, a super unique brick within the set if you ask me. And some very nice details. And with that, I believe we are above an hour, just above an hour. So we're gonna close off this video. In this video, we have completed the roof. Look at that, look at the detail, look at the color variety. We've built Charlie Weasley's minifigure. We've built the front central mini window. That's actually in front of the Flue network fireplace. We've built a slight slope here, as you can see, but that's on purpose. And then we have the amazing bathroom. I mean, it was a small sub-build, but I just enjoyed that so much. The details, the rubber duck, the plant, the golden tap, the window stickers, the toilet paper, and the incorrect orientation in the booklet LEGO group. So that was a mistake on your end, but I can live with that. And such a nice, cozy little space within the burrow, within the Weasley house. Amazing. The build is getting super tall, so I wonder how tall we're going to be, but I believe it's barely going to fit under the camera, so we might need to go horizontal when we build the upper floors of the burrow. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you check out the previous episodes of the Burrow series as well. I hope I will catch you in the next episode, and I wish you a very nice day. Goodbye.